Updated February 25, 2019, 12 hours 41 minutes and 15 seconds. Chelsea goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga refused to be substituted and then let in 4 penalties in a shootout, with his spectacular rebellion against team orders sealing a defeat to Manchester City in the League Cup final. Nearing the end of extra time, with the game locked at 0-0, Kepa appeared troubled by hamstring problems and manager Maurizio Sarri tried to replace him with Willy Caballero. But Kepa, the world's most expensive goalkeeper after joining Chelsea in August for €80 million, then $130 million, would not leave the field, wildly indicating to the touchline that he wanted to continue. The Spanish goalkeeper remained on the field and took his place in the shootout, in which Manchester City prevailed to win the League Cup 4-3. After the game finished 0-0 after extra time, it was a big misunderstanding. "I understood the keeper had cramp and was unable to go to the penalties," Sarri said after the match in an attempt to downplay the incident. But it was not cramp and he could go to the penalties, misunderstanding or not, and regardless of the class in which he showed in answering questions about the incident, Sarri was incensed at the show of mutiny in extra time, and initially headed down the tunnel before returning just in time for the end of 120 minutes, in time to see Manchester City put 4 penalties past Arrizabalaga to claim the title. "I've never seen it before," City captain Vincent Kompany said. "I wish I could do it every now and then when I don't want to get subbed off." Arrizabalaga released a statement shortly after the match, saying, "I regret how the end of the match has been portrayed. I have full respect for the coach and his authority. Apology notwithstanding, the very public display of insubordination exposes the player power that has appeared to often cause problems for Chelsea managers. It leaves the 60-year-old Sarri without a trophy in his career, and Kepa's defiance adds to the manager's problems with Chelsea down to 6th in the Premier League. He's a disgrace." The reaction from pundits was swift and unanimous, with former Chelsea striker Chris Sutton teeing off on radio coverage of the final. "That should be his last performance in a Chelsea shirt," Sutton told BBC Radio 5 Live. "He's a disgrace. I've never seen anything like it. If I was Sarri I would walk. Kepa should be sacked, not Sarri. He's been undermined. It's the worst thing that can happen to a manager." Former Chelsea coach Jose Mourinho, who was sacked in 2015 after the club cited palpable discord with some senior players, took to streaming service DAZN to condemn the display. "I don't like that he leaves his coach and the assistant coach in a situation of great fragility," Mourinho said, and his teammate, who was ready to enter the match, and who in the end saw himself in the middle of a problematic situation that had nothing to do with him. Up until that flashpoint, it had appeared that the Chelsea players were responding to their under-pressure coach after a difficult fortnight that culminated in Chelsea fans heckling him. Chelsea had been thrashed 6-0 by Manchester City in the Premier League and were knocked out the FA Cup at home to Manchester United. However, it seemed the Italian had played the perfect tactical game to subdue Guardiola's City Slickers. After a dour first half in which Chelsea stifled City, Sarri's side were arguably the better of the two as Eden Hazard was released to cause havoc in the City defence. N'Golo Kanté missed a golden chance for the Londoners in the 65th minute after dazzling work by Hazard. Aguero had seen an effort chalked off for offside, and it was his shot at the end of extra time, saved by Arrizabalaga, that triggered the bizarre events for which a slow burner of a final will be best remembered. City have now won the League Cup 4 times in 6 seasons to move to second on the all-time list with 6 titles, 2 behind the record 8 of Liverpool. ABC, Wires Topics, Sport, Soccer, English Premier, United Kingdom, England. First posted February 25, 2019, 10 hours 46 minutes and 55 seconds.